Time is ticking, and I can't believe it. We have the Christmas decorations all put away. Christmas tree's gone, a little echoey up here. We're up on the second story, look it over. I don't ever normally put Christmas decorations away that fast, like before New Year's, but this year, like, we're shifting into baby mode. Starting to get a little panicky, so it's like, you know what? Let's just get all this stuff down. Great Christmas season. We had such a good time. And it's time for the baby. Let's start to get in the right headspace, because I think Tressa told me that if we had the baby now, if she had the baby, they wouldn't have to go in the NICU, most likely. Like, that's how far along we are. We're that close, just a couple of weeks here, and the baby is going to be in the nursery. So we got the little mirror hung up here. Got that for Christmas. Changing table, you guys saw all this. The crib itself, and Gina got us this awesome mobile for the baby. It's a hot air balloon themed nursery. This is a car channel. You guys care about this? I don't care. It's my son. You guys better care about this. No, you don't have to. I did get an Xbox One for Christmas. Mike got me that because my Xbox is ancient, and that's all we used to do is play video games. So he was like, hey, this is like a cool little throwback. I'll get you a console for Christmas. It was a great gift idea because it's one of those things like you never think about, like, priority wise, like if you're gonna get an Xbox or not. And this is something, Tressa did not get this for Christmas, but for those of you on Stranger Things, if you're on that show's bandwagon, this is the Eddie Munson guitar, and it still has all the tags on it. But yeah, this is like the Hellfire Club. This is 676 out of 2,000, and I know they made like a super limited edition of like maybe 300 that's all red. It's like the Hell upside down edition where it's red and like has these black veins through it. So yeah, Tressa knows how to play guitar. I want to display this. This is sort of like our little rock and roll corner of the house. Yeah, it's like a little poster here from some of the venues and concerts we've gone to. Anyway, enough of that. Nursery, rock and roll corner, and now on to grown-up things. Being a landlord. Didn't quite get what you want this Christmas. Well, maybe you did, but I bet you nobody found an AT4 under their Christmas tree. Hey, wintertime sucks. How about sprucing it up with a brand new truck? And you can get this truck by buying anything from 717supply.com. Wicked entry multiplier right now, plus $30,000 in bonus cash. And 717 Supply is throwing in $100 bills in random orders. So your odds of winning something are through the roof. You get the entry multiplier, the cash, and the truck itself. Get rid of those winter blues. The short days suck. It's cold. It's windy. You're not gonna care. I'd stand outside naked staring at this thing all night. That's how pumped I'd be. Unfortunately, due to contract restrictions, I can't win. So why don't you? Hit it up in the description, 717supply.com. Thank you guys for the support. Good luck. Yes, things are a little bit different than the last time that we were here. Work is in full swing to completely remodel and take advantage of how good the footprint of this house is for renting. So just to let you guys know, the reason I didn't give this house up, I didn't give up on the idea of renting it, is because it's too perfect. It's 2-bedroom, 1 bath, low maintenance, nothing to it. We got some gorgeous countertops in here, high quality sink, new appliances, all new hardware like the pull drawers for the cabinets. We did not spare a single expense when it comes to the kitchen. We put all the money of this remodel pretty much in the kitchen. Redoing the laundry room, new washer and dryer are going to be going in there. But yeah, everything is supposed to be not cost effective in the kitchen, but hardy. It's supposed to last. So I don't have to worry about this for a long, long time. New paint on the walls. Love this like beige tan color. Sorry about it being so dark in here. And then in the other rooms here, the bathroom, new tile floor, sort of this like elongated tile. It's the rectangle, not the square. Those are all laid in nice. New vanity, and we're going to be getting a new toilet as well. Plus new doors. Everything's new. Everything is new. And I was scared to step on the floor here. This is post commentary, by the way, because I didn't know if the grout was still wet, and God forbid the tiles get uneven. But yeah, the shower's almost done. They're getting that all sorted out and together. The trim is all brand new. And they patched up a ton of the holes in the walls anywhere there was scuff or stuff like that. So all of that cigarette and weed smell, gone. Smells brand new, plus new flooring. We had a little bit of a mold problem in the master bedroom over here on towards the left down by the floor, because we did have a leak a little while ago. That was remediated by insurance. I don't know if the renters did something where they spilled water, or like the washing machine overflowed, whatever, but the mold was back. So we had that taken care of, bleached, cleaned, and then repainted and done up. And you can see here, I showed it for like a second. Put the hot water heater in the master bedroom closet. So that's tucked away. Always wanted to do that so it's out of the way and extends the laundry room, the mud room. So the new washer and dryer can go in there, hook everything up. It's so weird being in my old house, my first house, and it looking like a completely different home. I mean, per capita, if you guys understand what I'm saying here, per square foot, whatever, this house is nicer than my current one, because even though it's smaller, a lot of work was put into this to make it look 100%. Yeah, so we're gonna put like a little, I don't know, pantry inside the mudroom there. So I understand a lot of you think that this is a huge mistake to be dumping money into a rental property. It is! But now we have a huge amount of time, because this is going to take a little while. It's been taking a while. It's been over 2 months since we evicted the previous tenant. Now we have time that we've been properly vetting tenants, getting people in, and even some of those, it's sort of like a little cherry on top. It's like, hey, well, how do you guys want this design? Because we're remodeling the house anyway. So if they want to make adjustments or pick out fixtures to the front runners here, because I think we have a tenant locked down, we're going to do that. And we're attempting with this rental property to sign 2-year leases. It's sort of thinned the herd a little bit. People are a little weird about staying at a place for more than a year. They like that year to year. So we're trying for a 2-year lease, and even with some, we're pushing the 3-year lease just to see what sticks. And I know that's risky too, but we're vetting these tenants so well that I don't think it's going to be a problem. And to not have to worry about this house changing hands for the next 3 years would be huge. And technically speaking, by the end of that lease, we would recover all of the losses for, well, it's an investment technically, for this remodel. I'm not looking to get any profit off of this place. This is just a little nest egg. Maybe I can hold on to it until I'm 65 years old, who knows what. And maybe by then I'm doing good enough that this isn't even a thought in the back of my head. The checks have just been rolling in. And one other thing I want to ask you guys, if anyone out there is a landlord, where do you put your rental income? And I'm not talking about stocks and stuff like that. Seems a little dicey if I want to do anything like that. So I was thinking there's a local bank around here that has a high yield savings account. This is very boring, but real quick, let me just ask this for some advice. 5% back. You throw the rent checks in there, mortgage you pay, and then whatever's left over goes into high yield savings. You make 5% back. So technically speaking, if you have 100 grand in the bank account, you're gonna make $5,000 a year in interest. And it's super safe, real easy going, because that money, as far as I can tell, belongs with the rental property. It's not my money, it's the rental property's money. And then once the home is paid off, which I think mathematically what I have here with the current mortgage I'm paying, the amount of time left it's gonna take, it'll be about 10 years. So 30-year mortgage, we're gonna have this paid off in 17 years. That's what we're on pace to do. So in 17 years, or no, in 10 years, finally get to enjoy the maximum of the rental check. And that's whenever, according to Dave Ramsey, that's whenever a rental property starts stacking cash. That's why they plead with you to buy your rental properties outright, because it immediately is just piling money, because you have no overhead other than taxes, and you get to write off the depreciation. So that is minuscule, and future repairs. But trust me, the amount of money these generate and how quickly it happens, you're not gonna have, it's just gonna be a grain of sand on the mountain that you have built with your rental properties. So I say rental properties plural. I'm singular currently. I don't know if I'm gonna ever own 2. And I'm not saying that because I'm an underachiever. I'm saying that's purely for, this is, it takes a lot of work to do this.
I think by far the hardest job is being a landlord. And the most
this is a good take. I like this. Yeah.
Because these guys are giving people places to live, taking all the houses. The nation's heroes. 9/11 responders wish.
And this is such small potatoes. I have a 2-bed, 1-bath. But hopefully the sun is coming up here on the rental property game, and I can finally get back on my feet, and we're good to go. Ugh. Oh, you know, that really put all this negativity behind us. You know, 2025 is going to be different. Like this guy right here, Biggs gets it. He knows how to be positive. Got to appreciate the effort put into being, you see here, so bad at wheeling such a capable off-road rig.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, yeah. You are every parent's worst nightmare.
Oh, you're not. How are you, sir?
Well, whatever. There's always next year, right? Anyway, it's the day after New Year's, 2 days after New Year's. We got the pork loin and the sauerkraut and some prenatals. Give me throwing that down. This is what my grandmother cooks up. She is from Germany, like actually from Germany, born and raised. So I got to have all of the good stuff all of the time. So I'm gonna try and recreate my own right here. So anyway, the rental property. See, this is one nice other thing here. A lot of you probably tuned out, but for those of you left, this is another huge thing with the rental property is since it was delayed, according to Zillow, I forget what it said I could rent my rental property for. It was like $1,700 or something like that. And now, because the market has shifted a little bit more, I could potentially get close to $2,000 a month. So it's a literal like pay upgrade. And that makes a big difference at the end of the year. Those couple $100 every single month is huge. So the fact this house is now closing in on $2,000 a month, potential rental income is amazing because that's way more than my mortgage is. That's awesome. So anyway, if you guys want to follow along with this, be sure to do so because there's just going to keep being more and more videos here. We got to complete the project and then get the tenants in, see how that goes. For future videos here, I have an insane idea. an insane idea. I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video, but insane idea. It's a business venture that I'm going to be doing. New to the channel, it's going to be crazy because the trailer rental business and the rental property are great, but this one is going to be big. It's going to be huge. I don't think it's going to be next video, possibly the next, so keep an eye out for that. I don't want to give away anything else because it's so bizarre and fun. It's going to be amazing. So keep an eye out for that because I am super excited just putting the final touches in on this because it's going to be very expensive, but a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for the support. Remember, 717 Supply, the giveaway is going on for the AT4. I don't know what the entry multiplier is right now as I'm filming this. Probably pretty big, so make sure you hit it up down in the description. Other than that, almost at 70,000 subscribers, so if you guys wouldn't mind doing that, that'd be great because we're so close and that's a pretty cool milestone. So thank you guys. As always, later.